Do I look beautiful?
Always.
Can you still see the pumpkin?
Yeah, you can still see the whole couch.
What's up guys, welcome back to Marcy Plant Ground. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing as well as giving you a tour, the haul of the plants that I got this month or this season, I think. I don't know. But yeah, let's jump right in. Oh, it's so cute. Looks like Skittles. This is Begonia Fall Fashion. It has colors of burgundy, orange, yellow, red, I don't even know, green. And it has like that swirl on it too. It's super mesmerizing. It kind of looks almost like stained glass. It has that hairy petiole also, which means it's kind of sensitive against the water on the petiole, so just be aware of that if you're planning on purchasing this one. Super cool. I really like her. Okay, since I had to delete my last video because of my horrible sound, I'm just going to talk about these again since they're not going to be on my channel anymore. Just a quick review on these particular begonias. This is Begonia YTO, which means Yellow Thelma O'Reilly. This is a mutation from the original mother plant, which blooms pink flowers, but instead of pink, this one blooms yellow, hence the name Yellow Thelma O'Reilly. I'm just showing you the back of it as well. It's also kind of an eyelash type begonia. This one is called Madame O'Reilly. It's so gorgeous. Also has that hairy petiole. It does have a little bit of eyelashes on the leaves as well. The more mature leaves have a more burgundy shade to them. Beautiful yellow center on the leaves. And she's behaved so far, so if you're thinking of getting this one or this one, they look a lot different than they do online, and I think they're worth a try. They're actually much better looking in real life, which doesn't happen with a lot of begonias. So yeah, these are just gorgeous specimens. Next up is my Philodendron Brazil. It doesn't need a lot of attention or light, although it'll thrive in higher light level. And of course, the more light you give this one, the more watering you're gonna have to give it. As with any plant, the more light, the more water. Think about that. This one's got kind of like a watercolor pattern on it. It looks like a work of art. I love the lime green leaves. Just a really underrated plant overall. It's got a lot of variegation. I just love those leaves. They really all look like a different painting, and it's really quite beautiful. Does everyone else love terracotta ASMR? Or is it just me? These lime green leaves look so amazing next to these burgundy leaves. They just make each other really stand out. I usually place these together on a shelf because I think they just bring out the best of each other. This is a very easy houseplant for any new plant parent who has a not a heavy watering hand, a light watering hand. And if you're a heavy waterer, go with a begonia because you have to water them every like 3 to 4 days. These leaves, they kind of tell me when they need to be watered because they curl, and these because they wilt. So you need to learn their body language, their plant language, their leaf language, petiole language, everything. You need to learn their language, okay? Especially when you first get a plant, just like really keep a close eye on it until you kind of know what it needs, you know? Can't stress this enough. Next up is this aluminum plant. The genus is a Pilea, but I don't know the species. But this one tells me when it needs to be watered because the stems will start to wilt on me. I don't really know much about it. Orlando picked this one, so yeah, I've gotten too many plants, truth be told, and I haven't been able to keep up with my research. So if you want to see any specific one, just comment down below and I'll make sure to put that on top of my list. I promise I'm gonna be done getting plants so soon, okay? Winter's coming and you're not really supposed to be getting a lot of plants because they haven't had all growing season to grow. Anyway, that's what people say, right? But Peperomia Ripple. And this one's got a pink metallic sheen on it and the leaves look kind of heart-shaped to me. The younger leaves have more of a golden tint to it, as you can see, and they have these beautiful pink petioles. Orlando also picked this one, so Yeah, this is his plant. If it dies, it's his fault. No, but honestly, I take care of all of the plants here, so it's fine. At least he gets to choose some, right? Next up is Hoya carnosa. Can also be called Crimson Queen. I've heard a lot of names for this one. Tricolor, Carnosa, Crimson Queen, you name it. It's kind of variegated on the edges, and since it's been sun stressed, it turned pink. A lot of plants that have this variegation on them, if they're sun stressed, they'll get like sunburned, kind of like we do. It's actually like the cutest thing ever. Like if you see the stem right there is pink from the bottom, and then it has the variegation. And ever since it's been in my home, it's put out that new leaf. It's putting out 2, it seems, or 3, no, it's 2. I have this right up against my north-facing window, and I think it's liking it there. I mean, it's putting out new growth, so that's a great sign. When I got it, it was just the stick, because these like to put out a vine before they actually start growing these succulent-like leaves. So yeah, it's doing pretty good, I would say. This is also a great beginner plant if you're looking for a plant that's not too needy. But of course, the smaller the pot and the more light you're giving it, the faster it's going to lose water, so you do need to keep that in mind. But since it's got these succulent leaves, that means it stores water in them. So yeah, if you are a light waterer, this one's for you. And since we're on the subject of Hoyas, this one is Hoya obovata. It has some splashes of variegation on the leaves. Those are the white little dots that you see. And I thought this one was really cool looking because of the really circular leaves that it has, or oval shaped, I think is what they call them. This one's kind of coming in kind of like a heart. It reminds me of the Hoya caryi, but I don't know. I think that's just a mechanical damage or something. Hoyas like to be root bound, so if you're thinking of repotting these, they don't like a lot of soil around them, so only go like 1 inch or 2 bigger than the pot that you have it in originally, so root bound. Not a lot of water. Very succulent leaves. Very thick leaves. I turn off my AC and fans so when I'm recording it doesn't make a lot of noise, but I'm dying, okay? I'm dying. Anyway, I was never really into Hoyas until I saw Hoya caryi. This is the heart leaf shaped Hoya. I'm sure you've seen this on the web. I think it's a very trendy plant. I don't know. When I bought this, I thought it was gonna grow into the full plant, but be aware when you see these single leaf Hoya caryis, they're never gonna grow into the full plant. You need like a cutting like this tall, I would say, with at least like 3 leaves on it. It needs to have the stem on it, and it needs to be well rooted, and it needs to have the 3 leaves on them. So if you can get yourself a Hoya that looks like that, it will grow. But yeah, I think this is also super cute because it's just gonna stay like a little heart in this pot forever. Some people like to carve their names on these, like them and their significant others' names on these. These are very popular during Valentine's, so a lot of people do that, I guess, but I don't want to hurt mine, so I think it's fine. Later on, I definitely want to get the full plant because I do want to grow a big Hoya with a lot of heart-shaped leaves. I think it's super beautiful. There's also the variegated version, but I like this one better, to be honest. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is MARANTA LEUCONEURA. This didn't come with a label where I bought it at my local nursery. So yeah, I'm not sure what kind of prayer plant this is, but I think it's super beautiful. It has those red veins on it, and I think it's super gorgeous. The back of some of the leaves is really red, as you can see. Like, isn't that super beautiful? It's kind of like iridescent almost. It popped off this little leaf, and it kind of looks kind of messed up. Not enough humidity, I'm guessing, because the edges do seem to be kind of angry. Whenever you notice those edges becoming crispy, it's either you're watering it with tap water. These hate tap water. They're very sensitive to any minerals. So either you watered it with tap water or it doesn't have enough humidity. So just be aware of that when you purchase plants like these. It has some new growth right there. So cute. But yeah, this is, I think, MARANTA LEUCONEURA. think. Don't yell at me. And when we got this from the nursery, it was like super like bunched up. It didn't look as pretty as it does right now, and it's in this form. It kind of looks like a peacock tail, right? Do I look like a peacock? I don't know. These prayer plants are known for their very showy leaves, and yeah, I think they're so gorgeous. Gorgeous. Next up is Mrs. Madame. No, it's just the Raven ZZ plant. But wow, I actually was able to get this one at Lowe's. They had like a bunch of them when I went, and I was going to go get a humidity meter, but then I saw they had like 50 of these at Lowe's, and I was just like, what is that? I thought that it was two different types of ZZs in one because of the different color of the growth, but no, it actually grows that way. Like, the new growth is always going to be this beautiful lime green color. See right there, it's already turning black on the edges, so it starts from the tips, and then eventually it all turns into this beautiful purpley black color, which is so dang gorgeous. These are known to be unkillable because they have very succulent leaves, as well as the stems are very thick, so you can already kind of tell that it likes to store water in that sense. And these are known because you can really put them in very low light situations. Like, I've heard you can put them in your restroom without windows, or in an office cubicle, you know, places where you just don't get a lot of light. So if you're looking for a plant that can withstand low light, this one's the one for you. And yeah, just don't overwater these because, as I said, they're very succulent. Very succulent. Don't overwater these. But yeah, ZZ Raven. I love this specific variety of ZZ. I didn't think I was gonna be able to, I don't know, find it at Lowe's of all places, you know, but big box stores are catching on to the plant craze. So yeah, they're definitely taking advantage of that. But I really liked it because I got it for such a low price, whereas other places around here, they have a regular ZZ variety for like, I don't know, it was almost twice as much. Yeah, it was ridiculous, but, and it was super little. It was like, I don't know, like one of these stems or two, like this. Ridiculous. But yeah, I love this one. Ever since it's been in my home, it's just put out a lot of new growth. Like, they've opened up, and yeah, it looks happy. I'm happy. It's so beautiful. Go get you a ZZ. It's super easy. Okay. I'll go get some water. And then the toilet flushed, and I was like, what the? I don't know what I said. I was like, that window.
Do you want me to start this over?
This is only the most beautiful aloe I've ever seen in my life, and I never thought I would be a fan of aloe. I have another regular variety of aloe just for cuts and stuff, and it does work. I love using it, especially because I burn myself a lot now. I bake a lot, so. But anyway, let me shut up. This aloe has the most beautiful pattern I've ever seen on an aloe, like ever. It's so, I don't know, just look at those, I don't even know what to call them. Just striking, and it's flowering. Look at those cute flowers. I'm sorry I'm shaking so much, I really can't stop. No, I can't stop. But yeah, man, I saw this at my local nursery the other day, and it looked really dry, but it's so pretty. I never thought aloes were super showy. This one just looks like alien. I think it's called pink blush aloe. I think, I'm not really sure. If I'm wrong, please correct me. If anyone can identify this, I would love that. Just squish the bug with my finger. Love that for me. That's like second nature to me now. Pink blush aloe. You're probably thinking that this just grew this much. No, you're not. No, but if y'all remember from my first video, I got a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. But the one that I got was in a smaller pot. I'll show a picture somewhere here. I'm pretty sure that aloe already came with root rot from the nursery. because I didn't even water it like once, and it totally rotted on me. The entire stem just started turning black all over, and then I smelled the most disgusting stench ever. It smelled like, literally, it smelled like dead animal. I didn't even know a plant could smell like a dead animal, but this one can. So I went and I got this bigger one and the price was pretty amazing compared to the first one that I got. I feel like it was such a small size, and this one is so humongous. It's already on its very own pole. I've never installed a moss pole before, and so I'm really glad that it came with it, because I know these love to climb and they just get really happy when they climb. So yeah, I want it to be very happy. It's still in its nursery pot. Oh shoot. Wow. I usually don't do this, but everyone suggests that you should do this before you get a plant, just to inspect the roots. Probably should have done it on the first one. The time that I got it and it rotted, it started as that black stuff on it, so yeah, I'm totally gonna cut that. I don't want to do it right now, but if you ever see that, beware. Feel around the stem, around where it's black, and cut right below that. Don't let it continue onto the plant. Kind of sus about you now. Let's hope she survives. Yeah, but it definitely started as a black tip like that. I don't know. But anyway, I had this pot that I didn't have a plant to put in it, and I got this one, and I'm so happy because I love this pot so much, and it was just there not having a plant in it, so I got this one. If you ever see any weird stuff on your plants, it's probably taking away energy from them, and you should cut it off. So just keep that in mind. Oh yeah, and these are stinky if they rot. Last but not least, I wanted to show y'all these two nutcracker people that I found at Lowe's. I thought they were so cute, and this is actually a real air plant in there, and I'm just now noticing that it has those curled tips on it, and they don't look too good. I feel like it might need some water. I don't know. I really need to research air plants. I've never really dealt with them, but I've heard they're really easy. On the tag it said that you only need to spray them once a week, and they do like bright indirect light, so that's about as much as I know on air plants, but I've heard they're very good beginner plants as well. So I saw these two at Lowe's, and I thought they were super cute because they're super Christmassy. And I haven't really decorated much around the home with Christmas stuff, so these are my first people. My first Christmas decorations in my first home. I do have some really cool Christmas decoration ideas, and I'm very excited because I already have some of the tools to make those Christmas decorations, and they may or may not be plant related, so stay tuned for that. If you want to see that, please give us a thumbs up. I don't think you can take these out of here. I tried and I feel like I heard it, so yeah, I guess if you go get these or anything like this, just spray the whole monito. Just spray the whole nutcracker. Thank you for watching Marzi Playground, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye! Hello guys, so I'm here at my favorite local nursery, Was, and see if we get anything, because we saw that they got a big shipment, so we're here to check it out. The long form. Still not for sale. Look at this huge thing.
Arpella, Arbacola, Arbico. No. That one looks like it could get really dry and fine.
Well, look how big she is. Oh yes, you're coming home with me. She's so pretty. Qué bonitas. I told myself I was gonna be good this month, but we went off.
Yes.
He picked one of the, what did you pick? A PEPEROMIA?
Ripple.
PEPEROMIA Ripple. You're gonna take care of that one?
Yes. Sure.
I'll probably end up taking care of that one too.
Maybe did in a weekend.
Oh.